All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. This the game plan for the day. Apparently, Warriors Den happened. I think this happened like a couple days ago. As of this recording, I am a little late to the party, so naturally we gotta give the Warriors Den reaction. I have not reacted to any of this, so I have no idea what they added, what year 10 season one looks like. You can kind of see in the background, you got Goodmunder, and Polyon. I'm pretty sure that's a Polyon. And you got him. Uh, yeah, we don't say his name. If you know why, you know why. And I got Griffin's skin, which looks pretty sick, although he looks like a winged hussar. Uh, he looks pretty sick. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, y'all know how we do these. If you guys are new on the channel here, when it comes to these For Honor Warriors Den, a Warriors Den is essentially the next update for the game. My favorite game personally, For Honor, my favorite PS4 game. And we're just gonna look over some updates, see what's coming to the game and what's not. So let's get right into it. Oh, the Creed. That execution only works best with Peacekeeper. Mm. Oh, they bring it back, bro. The weapons for the Creed. I gotta look up. I gotta look at the freaking I gotta look at my heroes because I'm not gonna lie. The weapons that came out for the Creed event, they pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Yep, yep. There's the Warden. I mean, it's all right. The Warden ain't the best weapon. I would say the best weapon that came out of the For Creed event was Raiders. I'm not gonna lie, because it had a unique looking axe head that never really got reprinted in the game again. Yep, you got the Assassin's Creed execution. Okay. And I'm not gonna lie, this event it was all right. It was all right. You basically had to protect your captain, and you had to go and attack the other captain. One was Ezio, one was a Templar guy. I forgot his name, but yeah, of course, Peacekeeper is like the face girl for this. All right, so y'all know we got the whole thingamabob. Let's see here. Title update two, by the way. That's what this is. Title update two. Mm. Oh, okay, 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 okay. He's jabbering a little too much. Y'all can always go and watch the stream, but we just trying to get to all. We trying to get to at least halfway through this stream. Oh, a Shigoki skin? About time. What we got? Who is that? Oh, that samurai look bad. This guy looked like the Assassin's Creed from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. What? That's the assassin from the new Assassin's Creed game that nobody talk about. What is it? Shadows? Oh, that's a Shinobi skin. Ooh, okay. Hold on. So they've been dropping fire skins for a bunch of characters, OG skins that don't come from other games, and then the second you get to like these characters that you really invested to see like an OG skin, like Goki and Shinobi, y'all just want to pluck things from other games. That ticks me off. That really ticks me off. That really ticks me off. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yeah, bro, I hate that. They're both from Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm just saying, how come when we finally get to a interesting a character with an interesting fashion, y'all want to like snatch stuff from other games? I can't stand it. It's kind of like PK, how they haven't made a OG PK skin yet. They kind of just use PK with other games. Oh, all of these are from Assassin's Creed. Why? This is a Berserker skin. Come on, Ubisoft. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Why y'all plucking things from other games to like some of the most what could be the most interesting fashion designs y'all ever created for like an OG character, bro? An OG fashion design. Where is it? Why we keep plucking stuff from other Ubisoft games? Come on now. Ugh. Nah. I'm not trying to hate on it, but goodness gracious, as many times as like they touch characters like Warden and freaking Orochi and Kensei, you drop all those fire OG hero skins, and then you get to a character with actual interest in fashion, and you pluck some from another game. That's just upsetting. So Goki, Shinobi, and Berserker are going to be the next hero spin. That looks insane. Naoe the Swift. Oh, that's Yasuke? That's who Goki skin is? Yasuke, bro? I'm glad Yasuke's in the game, but Shigoki of all heroes? Really? Really? Bruh. Okay. And then we got Ivor Wolfkiss from Valhalla. Yeah. See, I knew that was from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So a lot of Assassin's Creed stuff, and it's going all the way to May 14th. It is May the 1st at the recording of this video, so we got about 13 days left. Oh wow, not much going on this Warrior stream. So we got the game mode for the cream, we got balancing, and we got community corner. Okay, maybe we could fit all this. So this is for the Creed. Let's see, title update 2. Oh, wait, wait. We in May. So here we go. Okay, this where we at. Shinobi Hero Trial. What's that about? Mm, We got Arena of Echoes and map rotation. I don't know what that is. On the next Hero Fest is Highlander this month. It's gonna be Highlander and John Who, and going into next month, it's gonna be my boy Warden getting. Let's go, let's go. All right, all right, all right. So they're just showing off all the skins and then his like the customizations and everything. Yasuke don't look like a Goki though. You get what I'm saying? Like, look at his build. Look at this. Hang on. She looked like Naue looks like a shinobi. So this fits now this fits the shinobi pretty well. But look at he looks nothing like a Shigoki. They should have made him like you can't really make him a Sohei. They should have made him like a Aramusha skin or a freaking Kensei skin at the most. Probably Aramusha or Kensei at the most. Like why can't they? I was if they gonna do a samurai skin, why ain't they do Hito Kiri? That would have just made so much more sense. But you know they probably gonna get to those characters eventually. So here you have for the Creed. This is what the minions look like. You sure they Vikings? Because they got pirate hats on. I don't know about that. All right, so this is basically the Assassin's Creed game mode. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna cover this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cover that because yeah, you guys can just watch the stream to check what the game mode's out. I already know what it is about. Yeah, here go the weapons right here. So this Warden, pretty solid, pretty solid. This is PK. I want that PK. I love the way the blades look. Centurion, pretty basic. Gladiator is meh. Lawbringer is meh. Conqueror is meh. I think Warden is the best set, being totally honest. Warden and PK. Yeah, see, here it is. This is what I was talking about with the Raider. See how unique that look? The shape of the axe and stuff? God, that look real good. So whenever you get like Raider beheading executions, it's going to look so much more satisfying. And we got the Berserkers that look pretty meh. Highlander is meh. I like the little Assassin's Creed emblem they did for Shaman, but the knife just doesn't complement that. Neither does the handle. So I'm gonna say that's meh. I don't like Valkyries at all. Warlord, Warlord would be the best after Raider. So Warlord is like the second best choice. I love how the shield is just solid. I like the patterns. I kind of like how the blade comes out like this. You know, pretty good. I also love this little hilt piece down here. Kensei is pretty bad. Orochi's pretty bad. Hang on. Is that an orange blade? I mean, eh, uh, yeah, that's still pretty bad. Now this is probably pretty decent. Shinobi's pretty decent. Armusha looks pretty plain. Ah, yeah, Nobushi, yeah, I like this. I like this. I probably changed the staff, but I like how long her Naginata is. It's a nice little kanabo. So far the Shinobi, Nobushi, and um Shigoki all have good weapons. Then you got the Wu Lin. I'm not really sure what they was trying to go for here. I like this pattern. I like the red right here, but the sword throws me off. This is supposed to be a saber. This don't look like a saber. This thing looks blunt. Don't like it. Shaolin, why you gotta have a beak? They tried to be creative. I'll give them points for that. But nah, I ain't really feeling Shaolin. Nusha is probably the best right here. I like everything just comes together and complements each other for the Nusha. Woo! This is also pretty nice for JJ. I just don't like this little cut before it curves up. It's like a curve right here, and then it's got that straight cut. You know, I don't really like that shape, but hey, it's pretty cool. I just wish JJ had something that lets him actually stab with the bottom of his Guandao. And obviously, this came back. This event came out um before like Black Prior, Hitokiri, Jormungandr, and Jean Hu hit the scene. So that's why you don't see any of those guys' weapons. That's how old this event was. All right, so all of this is balancing. You know what? We gonna go through it in one video. This might be like a 40-minute video, but I don't care. At least it'll be one. JC, sprint speeds. Global change. The following heroes sprint 8% more faster. Thank God. Conqueror, Kensei, Highlander, and Sohei. Okay. Okay. Berserker. He gets more health. Wait. Let's just fast forward. Berserker gets more health. Black Prior. Reduce stamina drain for bulwark stance. Thank you. Thank you, because I'm not gonna lie. Think about Bulwark. It can counter a lot of stuff, but for starters, it feeds a lot of revenge, and it doesn't even do that much damage. Unless they're gonna change that as well. Orochi, zone attack can now cancel its recovery into a dodge at 200, up from 100. So his recovery cancels out of dodge are a lot slower, essentially. What else? Highlander, a health increase, five health increase. Offensive form lights are no longer enhanced. Offensive form. So they can't spam offensive lights. That's pretty healthy. All right, let's keep it going. Jorin, lion pounce can now be interrupted on block. I don't know what the lion pounce is. Reduce the stamina drain for holding indomitable stance to 2, down from 5. Okay. So whenever he enters his full guard stance, he gets less stamina that way. And they're just, going explaining it in detail. Once again, you guys can always tune in, but we got a long list of balancing changes to go. So I'm just zooming through it. Nabushi, zone attack. The second hit now costs. Oh wait, Nabushi. Ooh, the second hit now costs 10, down from 20. I don't know why it would cost 20 in the first place. And it now applied a bleed. The second hit of zone now applies a bleed that stacks. Used to not stack with other bleeds. Okay. What else though? Charge of the only stamina cost per second reduced to 15, down from 25. So this is like his charged up heavy attack. It it takes less stamina. Okay, nice. Shaolin, key stance lights now deal 12 damage, down from 14. I mean, it is pretty spammable. Sun Sweep follow up now deals 20, down from 24. Don't know why they made that. Raider, Stampede charge now costs 30, down from 40. Okay. Reaping charge now gains uninterruptible stance at 400 milliseconds. So I'm thinking the Stampede charge, that's his neutral charge. And then the Reaping charge, that's when he's sprinting and then he hits R2. He got hyper armor on his sprint attack, essentially. Finishers can now chain to Raider's Fury. There it is. So all finishes can now loop right back into his zone attack. Okay. Okay, that's all I tried to find out. Jormungandr. Serpent Smite now gains uninterruptible stance at 500. So he gains hyper armor a little bit later. His slam now gains hyper armor at 100 and it deals 28, down from 30. The shield gain is now 20, down from 25. So when he does his slam attack, he now gets less shield. Did they just nerf Jormungandr? I mean, they gave him hyper armor. I don't know. I think that Jormungandr sound like he just got nerfed. All right, Hitokiri. Health increase. He's 130. Coats now has forward movement. I'm pretty sure that's his forward dodge heavy attack, bro. It doesn't move forward at all. Ooh, Hatun. Fear and Fury stance can now be canceled into a dodge at 300. Yeah. Yeah. Zone attack now has guard break vulnerability up from 100 milliseconds. Okay, thank God. She basically gets more guard break vulnerability on her zones. Because I ain't going to lie, her turn zone attack is slow as crap. I'm not gonna lie. Her turns dodge cancels are a lot harder than what they look like. Trust me. Wait till y'all see the her turn montage, bro. I pulled it off, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I felt like I was playing Mortal Kombat with with how fast I was pressing buttons on my freaking controller, bro. So hey, heavy openers now gain uninterruptible stance. Lot later. Okay, I don't like that. Mad Monk now gains uninterruptible stance as well. Okay, what is this? Now remember they buffed Sohei's damage in the last update, so I'm guessing that's why they're nerfing him a little bit. All right, right, all right, right. Sorry, while they chit chattering, I'm checking messages on my phone. Virtuosa. Sideways misdirect can now be performed during side dodges from 200 to 400, down from 200 to 600. So when she does her side dodge light attacks, she gotta do it a lot faster. Holding posture now drains 5. Okay, that's great. I didn't know it drained that many stamina in the first place, but that's good. Pirate. Guaranteed pistol blast is now 4 damage. Ugh. Pistol blast after walk the plank now deals 15 damage. Oh. So walk the plank, that's pirate's pin move. So you would like do a light attack, and then when you do if you hold back and hit R2, that's when pirate does that lunge attack straight down the like top guard. And then if you pistol blast, it deals 15 damage. Okay. Okay, I like it. Walk the plank now deals 12 damage down from 5. Okay, so some damage. Okay, some damage balances for the pirate. Tiande side dragon dodge is now vulnerable to guard break for 533 up from 400. Yeah, side dragon dodge can now be performed from side dodge from 200 to 500, up from 200 to 300. Side dragon dodge. The first zone hit now costs 20. Okay. Okay, I don't know how I feel about Tiandi. War Mama. Dang, they hitting everybody. Light opener attacks are now enhanced. Thank God. Because this is one of the main issues why I kept saying she ain't better than the freaking Warden. Her move set overall, Warmonger's move set is too damn small for her to compete with the Warden. Vicious Impale Claw on unbalanced, out of stamina opponents now deals 10 and 32 bleed damage, up from 10 and 20 bleed. Beast of Prey now deals 22 damage. Okay. Okay, well, mama. Remember, if you guys want to know why they make these changes, you can always come over to their channel and check out the video, the whole stream for yourselves. Lawbringer. Ooh, side light attacks are no longer enhanced. Only the side lights. The top lights, they're still enhanced. But this makes sense. Top heavy opener now deals 23. The chain, 24. So he got a damage nerf across his heavies, his top heavy specifically. Impaling repulse is now feightable. Ooh. 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 So when he parries and then if he does a light parry and he tries to if he impale and repulse, yeah. When he parries and he tries to ping you up against the wall, he can now feint it. Okay. Okay. That could bait out a lot of good things. What else? We got Shinobi. Super sprint stamina cost on activation increased to 10. He don't run that fast though. That's the thing about the super sprint. Did they hold on? Did they Yeah. They didn't hit the Shinobi. Shinobi doesn't run that fast. Oh yeah. Yes. Let's see. Gravity pool can now be dodged 400 milliseconds before the hit, up from 300. Speed and comet changes can now be dodged at 400 milliseconds. When performed at close range, now gains full block stance at 400 milliseconds. Ooh, so this is basically her forward dodge attack, her forward dodge rush attack that she got. When using the feat, also triggers Fleet Foot. The attack gains full block after running 400 milliseconds. Fleet Foot's minimum duration is now 400, up from, I can't see, they're in the way, 200 milliseconds. So no nerfs. They're just giving her full guard on her sprint attacks and allowing her to dodge. They still don't think this character is busted. That's crazy how they don't know their own game. Bala Ballet Doris now respects hit stun rules. If the victim was idle, they went into first hit stun, gain 25% reduction. If the victim was already hit after first, they go into second hit stun. If the victim was hit in the second hit stun, the projectile will not bind. So this is our Gladiator's third feat that no Gladiator player utilizes, to be honest, because the Trident is just so much better in a lot of better situations. Now we have Centurion. Feat changes. A new tier 1 feat. Amplified Roar. Lion's Roar finishers now unbalances enemies. Huh? Oh, finally, they giving Centurion's guard break a useful mechanic. So when you land a guard break and then he does his melee attack, he does his triple melee attack, it can unbalance people. Okay, we got new tier 2 feat. Eagle's Windfall, passive. This is a passive feat, so we got two passives out the back. After landing an Eagle's Talent, which is his leap attack on unbalanced opponents, you can reduce the enemy's attack and increase ally movement speed. Enemies deal 20 less damage for 10 seconds. Allies gain 20% movement. Okay, so you just making everybody a lot more fast. Okay. Tier 3 is inactive. Vain Glorious Pugio. Throw a projectile at mines. Perform a Legion kick on bound target. Unbalances them. So they changed his Pugio. So instead of just having a regular Pugio that just stuns people, it's gonna it's still gonna stun. It's gonna deal 15 damage, but when you perform a kick, it's gonna unbalance them, and then that allows you to go straight into Eagle's Talon. Okay. And tier 2 feat, Refined Phalanx. Gives all allies a moderate shield and cleanse negative status effects. Okay. So if anybody on your team got debuffs from like Jordan, he can clear it with Refined Phalanx. Okay. Okay. Not bad changes. Not bad changes at all. To say, oh, we got more. We got more. Eagle's Talons damage reduced to 28. So that's his jump attack. So he's not going to do 30 damage. New feats are now the default feats. Alternate feat 1 are Bounty Hunter, Inspire, Second Wind, and Stalwart Banner. And alternate feat 2 are Body Count, Executioner's Respite, Sharpened Blade, and Catapult. Okay. Okay, so they did some feat changing with Centurion. I'm glad he still has Inspire. I'm glad he still got Bounty Hunter. I'm glad he still got Second Wind. I like Executioner's Respite. I like Catapult for Breach. Sharpened Blade. Like, all Centurion, all his feats are really good. It's a matter of how you put them together. Now we got Peacekeeper. Feat changes. All right. I know Wex we're going to be excited about this. Her tier 1 feat, crossbow wound, fires a crossbow that deals direct bleed damage. And as you know, PK gets a lot stronger when the opponent is bleeding. So real good. Tier 2 feat, bleed armor. After a hit on a bleeding target, gain defense buff for a short duration, 25% damage reduction for 10 seconds. Okay. And then you have tier 3, sanguine serrations, an active feat. Attacks apply bleed, and in the passive, hit a bleeding target to reduce the feat's cooldown. Attacks deal an additional 10 bleed over 5 seconds. The feat is going to be active for 12 seconds total. So, when hitting a bleeding opponent while the feat is on cooldown, the cooldown is reduced. So this basically, every time you beating the crap out of somebody who's bleeding, she's able to get this feat back. Okay, and it's near tier 4, Induce Fear, active. Nearby enemies receive a defense debuff. Duration resets when killing enemies. Wow. The duration resets, not the cooldown. So reduces enemies by 30% and is only active for 20 seconds. So you got to kill somebody within 20 seconds to reset another 20 seconds for a reduced defense. 30% though, I mean, with all these bleeds that she got, honestly, that's a lot. It may not seem like a lot, but then when you learn about how bleed heavy that PK is, there's not much you can say about 30%. That's still a lot of damage. And don't forget, she also has Fear itself. So you can have one PK have this, and then you have another PK pop Fear itself. Oh, that's ugly. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. But we got more PK changes. Dagger Cancel is now unblockable when performed off a top-heavy attack. Ooh. I mean, it's still predictable. And then we have alternate feats. She got Stealth. She got Fiat Lukes. She got Pugio Mortis, the bomb, and a catapult for alternate feat 1. And alternate feat 2, she still got Bounty Hunter. I like it. Executioner's Respite. I like it. Punch Through and Last Laugh. Okay. Pretty solid changes for PK. They basically want to make her a strong fighter around. They want to make her a strong fighter around bleed damage. Now we got feat changes in general. This is the corruption. So this is Warmonger and Nucia. It now deals 8 damage down from 10. Okay. And then we got Last Laugh now ranges from 20 to 100 instead of 20 to 140. So it's got a smaller radius. Bug fixes. Orbiting Shield can no longer debuff allies. Okay. Pirate Trick Shot can no longer debuff allies. Okay. We got one more thing. Centurion can no longer land a guaranteed jab after a charged heavy. I didn't know that was a thing, but thank God it's not. And then we have the new Battle Pass weapons. Ah, man, this is great. Ooh. Okay, Warden, I see you. I wish the handle, you know what? We going to fix that handle. We going to get him something else, but I really love the sword. PK is meh. They messed up with the main sword for PK. I ain't really feeling Centurion. Gladiator is alright. Yes. Yes. I love this because it looked like a sun. You know? I love this for Black Pride, but I'm going to change the handle and stuff. I always love it when they give Warmonger's Y-hander this like wave shape, this wave pattern. I always love that. Griffin is probably the best one out of like the whole set, but we'll see. I'll probably change the staff, but I like the unicorn. I like the sun. It looked like heavens, you know. Lawbring is all right. Okay, this ain't that bad for Conqueror. I ain't gonna lie. That's not that bad. I love the shape of the shield. Okay, now what is this supposed to be for the Raider? You got to be joking me. That's the smallest axe head I've ever seen. It looked like you took something from Berserker and put it on Raider. I don't like that. Speaking of Berserker, this the I ain't feeling it. I'm not feeling the Vikings. Maybe Warlord will save the day. We'll see. Jormungandr not that bad. Varangian Guard is kind of basic. I like these sharp edges because Valkyrie does smack the crap out of you with her shield, with like her side light finishes. So pretty cool. Warlord, eh, it's meh, it's meh. I don't like the handle. I don't think the handle goes right with the Warlord. I mean, these two very basic. Shinobi and Aramusha are also pretty basic. Hitokiri, I don't really know what they tried to go for, but Right now, I'm thinking that the Sohei wins. These are some pretty basic concepts for the battle pass, and I don't think they better than the current battle pass. But you know that they're starting to like reuse a lot of skins for battle pass weapons. Okay, I like Tiandis. That's gonna probably be my favorite one for now. I like Xiaolin as well, but I just wish like the yellow, this like yellow color that they keep going for. I wish that was on the whole staff. And I don't like how this is gold, but this is silver. I don't like that. New ship pretty basic. It's not that bad, but it's basic. A lot of basic concepts here. Pirate's not that bad, except this look like something that's already in the game. Magi, uh, Magi's meh. Afiri is meh. This is hideous. This is hideous. I'm sorry. Yeah, Hatun probably has the best because it works best with her weapons. Okay, oh, okay. I feel, I see you, Virtuoso, and it's like a sharp needle. Yeah, I'll probably say Virtuoso and Hatun. All right, everything else looks like the community corner. And that's all the weapons. But ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for the title update 2 reveal stream. Recap for me. Overall, okay, we got Assassin's Creed, but there's a lot of balance changes. PK is now a much stronger fighter with bleed. There's some nerfs across the board, some attack boosters. We got new feats with Centurion and PK. We got some old feat changes with corruption. Overall, not that bad, honestly. This is a nice, quick little dev stream recap. Not that bad. So, but thank you guys for watching. This is gonna be one video since we kind of reacted to the weapons and the patch notes. This wasn't that big of a Warriors Den, but hey, it is what it is. As for like the new skins, if you like Assassin's Creed, you probably love it. But honestly, though, like the PK, the Goki, and the Berserker are all very like hard fashion characters in the game. So I was really looking forward to seeing them make like a I was really looking forward to seeing them making an OG For Honor skin with those specific characters, and I hope they do. Just because they ain't make one this year, that don't mean they can't make one next year, you know. So yeah, overall not that bad, not that bad, not too much to miss out on. But the balance changes are there. Some characters were nerfed, some characters were buff. But overall, this wasn't too bad of a stream. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Peace.